about the tuple concept.
Okay. So what is a tuple? How to creating tuple object? How we are accessing the tuple elements? How we are what are the methods there in the tuple? Okay. What data type there for tuple? Like a empty tuple objects, how to creating? So these all points we discussed, guys. Okay. So same like tuple, a list concept also there. We have a list data type concept. So today we are going to discussing about this list data type concept. Already these theoretical points I explained, guys. So a single or group of elements which are enclosed in between the square brackets and separated with comma symbol are called as a list in Python. For example, like this. So with in between the square brackets, comma separating n number of values we can write. Single value tuple, single value list also we can write between the square brackets only without any comma. If you want to create a tuple, comma separation must be required for single value. Otherwise, that is not a tuple. That point remember. Multi-element tuple, multi-element list like this we can write comma separating. Homogeneous list object like this all number related we are creating. Heterogeneous list means all the objects we can use inside the square brackets. So simply list can allows all mutable and immutable type objects. All mutable and immutable types. It means all the types of data allowed inside the list. Okay. Next, list data type represents using the list type. This is the data type concept. Okay. And next, empty list using the square brackets or using the typecasting function we can create. Okay. So far the string tuple list like we discussed, guys. Next, when we are discussing this set, so brackets we are not going to use per set. That's why every topic these points I'm telling. So you will understand later. And list is immutable. It means once creating one list object in memory, in that memory we can do any changes. We can add elements new elements into that memory. We can remove the existing elements from that memory, and we can update the values from that memory. Okay, now? Yes. So insertion order follows means so whatever the order we are entering, same order storing in the memory. And duplicate values also allowing. Next topic set not allowing the duplicate elements and the inserting order not following, like a lot of opposite points there, guys. Okay. So unique indexing inside the list. What are the elements there? Every element having unique indexing, forward indexing, backward indexing there. Using the forward indexing, so forward indexing starts from 0 and incrementing, okay, based on the object length, guys. And the backward indexing starts from -1 and decrementing, guys. Okay. So forward indexing means left to right, backward indexing means right to left direction working, and indexing slicing there already discussed, guys. So next, concatenation supporting or not means yes, supporting. Repetition supporting or not means supporting. Packing, unpacking, supporting or not means supporting. And membership operators concept supporting or not means supporting. Okay. So next, how to accessing the nested objects. So here the using the indexing concept, guys. Using the indexing concept right now here. So object of three. Object of three means this is 0, 1, 2, 3. This one. This one you are getting. From this again nested indexing. This is called nested indexing. -1 means a -1 related character. N later you are going to get it. Okay. So T of 4. T of 4 is nothing but this one entire list object you are going to get it. So inside that second index, nested index is second. Second means this one you are going to get tuple object. Okay. The tuple you are getting here. So next inside that one more time second index I'm using nothing but this string value. Okay. So inside that the zero indexing I'm using nothing but first character you're going to get it. Okay. Like that the nested objects we can access like this format. Clear that? Okay. Here one point remember, guys. So when working with the tuple, so tuple means parenthesis we are going to use. This is the tuple. Okay. So idea of tuple, guys. Idea of tuple, this one. So in this memory, we cannot do any changes. Okay. So one point remember, this is the memory location assumption. So right now here, this is actually internal structure, guys. Memory structure internally like this there. So in this 10 value, integer value 10 storing. So for this 10 separate memory is there here. Every value is having its own unique memory. Okay, this 10 having separate memory here. And next here 20 is there guys. So 20 is also having its own memory guys, separate memories. And next boolean value also having its own memory. Next string is also having its own memory. Okay, and next this one, what is that? List guys, this one, this entire one you see here. So for example, like this, here one reference is there, memory reference is there. So list memory reference there here, list memory reference is there. Assumption, just for your understanding purpose, I'm using here the list memory. Here one list is there. So inside that list, these all elements there guys, 30 40 like that. Okay, so here now this is one id. In this id place 30 is there. Okay, memory guys. And next here the 40 is there. In this place 40 is there guys. Okay, now just assumption like this. And the next one more is what here, tuple object is there. This is the tuple object. Okay, so for example like this there. So here tuple memory related. So in this place tuple related memory is there. So tuple object again creating here. Okay, so now inside this here 50 value 50 related reference is there guys. Okay, value 50 related reference is there. Next value 60 related reference. Next HAI high related reference. Okay, so this is a reference for this 60, and this is a reference for this HAI high. Okay, so again this is having indexing guys. HAI, it means actually here wait, here the 50 is there, and the next 60 is there, directly accessing. Hmm. Now here, this one representing string related. Okay, again the string related here. So here the H letter related memory, and here the A letter related memory, I related memory. Okay, for example, so in this place I letter is there, I letter is there. In this place, A letter is there. Okay, like that internally reference structured guys, memory reference structured. Okay, internal concept. So simply, so far what we are discussed means zero indexing. Here indexes we created 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. In zero indexing, integer value there. In one indexing, 20.5 there, 5 there like that. We discussed. Okay, so now here tuple of 4 means this entire list memory you're going to get it. This is the list. Okay, tuple of 4 representing this entire list. So for this list separate memory there guys, maybe 1 2 1 2 1 2 like this, some memory is there. So this entire tuple related memory is this one. Okay, so in this memory we cannot add new elements, we cannot remove the elements like that. Okay, no? So now this is a separate reference guys. This is the list reference. In this reference we can do changes. List is mutable. List is mutable guys. Right now in this list 1 2 3 4 elements there. So fifth element we can add, our existing elements we can remove, our existing elements we can update, like we can do it. Okay, but in this tuple not doing any changes, only we are doing changes in this list memory. Okay, so no further. So now check it here. T of 4, T of 4 is nothing but this list you are getting. So ID of T of 4 you can see, ID of T of 4. T of 4 is nothing but this list guys. So this list related memory is this one. See, every value is having its own memory. So now this is the entire tuple object memory. Inside that nested object list is there. List memory this one. List is a mutable. In this memory we can do changes. Okay. So for example, T of 4, T of 4, nothing but entire object you are getting. So inside that 0, 0 is nothing but 30 value you are getting guys. Okay, here what is that? TD I used, that's why wrong coming. So here T of na, T of 4 and 0, 30 value getting. This is I want to update with 15 guys. So T of 4 is nothing but list object. Inside that 0 index value, I want to update with 15. This is the meaning. Yes, updated. After updating, so if I'm printing t of 4, t of 4, then see here value is updated or not?
Yes.
Value is updated or not? Updated. And ID you can check it here, same ID awaiting, same, this is the list related ID. So now here, tuple if I'm printing, see here 15
The
this
value
one.
will be changed.
So previously in the tuple object here that looks like 30. Now here the 15 there, updated. Okay, so tuple is the immutable object. Tuple is immutable object. Why it is updated like asking? Okay, immutable means once created, we cannot do any changes. So that is the concept. Then why it is updated like asking? Then immediately
Nested
students
up.
thinking like, okay, maybe tuple is not immutable, maybe tuple is immutable, that's why updated. Like that, later they are changing their opinion. So many people in introduce changing opinion, and because of these changes, tuple is immutable like that, explaining. Then interview person simply laughing, okay, better luck next time, like saying. Are you clear? This concept, everyone? Inside the tuple, if any mutable elements there, those mutable elements we can access. There we can do any changes. But in this entire memory, we cannot.
Changes.
Okay, here this object length 6 is there, guys. So one element, for example, t of 0, t of 0 means 10. This is I'm trying to delete. So we cannot delete this one. Then type error throwing. I means it is a immutable concept. Immutable concept. Now here T of 4 means list. So now here T of 4 0 I'm using means 0 means 15 element getting. So this is I want to delete. This is I want to delete. Is this going to deleting or not? Is this going to deleting or not? This value I'm trying to deleting. Come on guys, give reply. Don't get confusions. Sure. So far I explained that only list related. This is the list memory. Inside the list memory, we can delete this one. No worries about that. See, deleted. After deleting, now T object you can see here. So here 15 is there. Here 15 is there. So this value I deleted here, not there, that value. Okay, remaining these values only available right now. Understanding? So in this list memory, we can do delete. But in this tuple memory, we cannot do it. Okay, so that is a concept here. 50 means this one cannot delete. So this is the list, guys. So here this element you can delete, this element you can delete if you want, or this entire one you can delete if you want. Okay, entire one you can delete, and this one you can delete. So when you are accessing this one, this is again tuple. So inside this tuple, these elements there, these elements we cannot delete. Tuple elements we cannot delete. Are you clear, Satish? Yes. So when you're doing practice, like you can do it, whatever I did right now, same like you can try to do. So for example, someone having doubt, this one can we delete or not? Try to delete. So really delete it or not, practically you're going to get knowledge. Okay? Yes. So this is about the nested objects concept. Okay? With the tuple or list, guys. So now list methods we are going to discuss in list methods. Inside the list, we have 11 methods, guys. Come on, let me know in tuple how many methods are there? In tuple, how many methods are there?
2 methods.
And what are available?
Index
How
and
many
count.
methods are there? What are available? In tuple, I'm asking Harsha Reddy. Only count method and index method there. Count and index. Okay, good. So now list related we are going to discussing in list 11 methods there, guys. This is the list dot. So now here if you are counting one by one these all things, totally 11 methods there. So every method I'm going to explaining later, depending on the situation, wherever you want a particular method, there you can use that suitable method. Okay. So these 11 methods now we are going to discussing. So first of all here, count method, index method. These two method in list also, in tuple also there. Same behavior in the list also. Okay. So here, if it is a list object, in this list, this particular element how many times repeated, that count value is going to return. If not available, then 0 return. If available, how many times available, return its count. Okay, that is the count method. Index method is element comma start index value, end index value, like that. By default, start index value is
Hello.
0, end index value is object length, guys. So object length, whatever the length is there, up to that length. Okay. So this given element, if available in this given object, first occurrence, first time where it is appeared, that index value is going to return. If multiple times there, first occurrence value is going to returning. By default, start from 0 index up to object length searching. If you want, you can give it from where you want to start the searching up to where you want to search. Okay, start index, end index, you can specify it. Okay, yes. Next, so question is how to add. So here, how to add new elements. How to add new elements into existing object, guys. Existing. How to add new elements into existing list object. I have one list object. Into that list object, I want to add some new elements. How we are adding? Okay, that is a concept. So how we are adding means by using append method, extend method, insert method, we can add the elements into the list. Okay, how we are adding new elements into the list means by using append method, extend method, insert method, we can add the new elements into the list. Now each one we will discuss how we are adding. Okay, same like that, how we are removing the elements. So here one more question, how to remove or simply how to delete, how to remove existing elements from existing list object. So how to removing the existing values from the given list object, guys. From given, or else simply from given list object. Given list object, yes. So how we are deleting the existing elements from the given list object? If anyone asking, so we can say it this all things. By using remove method, pop method, or clear method, or del keyword, we can remove the elements. By using remove method, pop method, clear method, del keyword, we can remove the elements from the given object. Okay, so each one separately we're going to discuss in. First, adding elements related we will discuss, guys. So first one is append method, and here syntax focus is object I given. In Python, every data type is considered like a object. Int object, float object, boolean object, list object, tuple object, set object, like that. Okay, so any object we can add any object here, we can add using the append method into this list. Into the list here, whatever the object you want to add, that object you can give as a input. That object is going to add into this existing object. This is a list object. Each time one index value is creating. Append method, extend method, both adding the elements at the end position. End position means already listed their values there. At the end position means last position going to add. Okay, remember that. Now here, okay, I'm going to create one list, guys. So list equal to this one. So this is the empty list, guys. Empty list. So inside or else list one I will use list one, list two, like that. Okay. So now here the empty list, this one. Okay, empty list. So in this list I want to add. Right now this list length is what? This list length. Okay, 0 is there. I want to add. So if you want, you can see here list one ID also. This is the memory for this list. So next list one dot append method. Append method. So it is going to add object, append the object to the end of the list. Append means adding object to the end of the given list. So right now in this no elements there, so directly adding. So 10 is going to add, 10 is what? Integer object. This int type object is going to add into the list in zero indexing. Now here list 1, this one is there. Memory you can check it if you want, same memory, no changes there. Okay, so next I want to add one more element, guys. I want to add one more element. So here I'm going to add Python. Python is what? A string object. This entire string is going to add using the append method into this list. Where adding at end position. Right now one element is there, comma, Python is going to adding. One new index is going to creating. So now here list 1, Python is added. Okay, so ID if you want, you can check it, then no changes. Are you clear, guys? All of you here? And next here, one more here. Now here, group of values. For example, list of values. So 20, comma 30, like two values there. So this entire one is a list object. List object. This entire list object using the append method is going to add into the list. Is going to add into the list. Now list 1. See here, like a nested list. Like a nested list concept adding here. If it is a tuple, parenthesis format is there, nested tuple like that adding. Okay, inner object, tuple format object adding. So 0 indexing, 1 indexing, this is the second indexing. Each time one index adding, in that index our given object is going to adding. Okay, so that is a concept. Now here list 2 equal to one empty list there. Okay, list 2 is one empty list, same like this one. I created like this one. So now here, next, so like this, I want to add one element, guys. 10, I want to add using the extend method. List2 dot extend of. See here, extend method accepting the input is which format? Iterable object. Come on, let me know. Iterable objects means what? What are the iterable objects in Python? Give reply. What are the iterable objects in Python? Do you know sequence objects? Sequence of elements means a group of elements are called a sequence object, or group of elements are called as iterable objects. Group of values where we are writing, guys, some range of values, list of values, a couple of values, a string of values, like this. Okay, so int 10 is only single value. 10 is not accepting here. 10 is not iterable. Okay, so check it here. 10 I'm trying to add into the list 2. So using the append method, we added here integer object, but using the extend method, we cannot add. Type error, int object is not iterable, returned. Type error, int object is not iterable. Both append and extend method, both are used for adding the elements into the list, but append method can add any type of object. Extend method only can add iterable objects. That point remember. Are you clear? So it is a very, very important question. What is the difference between append and extend method? A lot of times asking in interviews. So carefully you have to give the replies. Okay, this is one point. Next, okay, just directly I'm creating here 10. No problem. Right now in my list 2, 10 is there. So same like here. List 1 is having, yeah, list 1 is having 10. Next, using the append method, Python is added. So that's why here the 0 indexing, 1 indexing, only one index created. For Python, one index created at end position. Okay, so now here list2 dot extend method of Python I'm adding. So Python is the iterable objects. Yes, added. Now len of lst2. What is you're expecting? Give me reply. Give reply. List 2. Previously in the list 2, 10 is there. Now Python added. What is the length of this list 2? What you are expecting? Come on, guys, give replies. Many people are there in the class. Only one or two people giving replies. Okay, now check it here. 7 is there. 7 is there. Okay, what happening here you can see here. Like this creating. So already 10 is there. In this Python, 6 characters there. 6 values are adding separately. 6 plus 1, 7. This is the length. Okay, na? So extend method is accepting iterable object. This is iterable object. So in this first P letter is there, that is accessing and adding to this list. Okay, first this one is adding. So that's why this is added. Next Y letter is reading and adding into the list with the new index. Next T is adding, H is adding, O is adding, N is adding until completing of this sequence of characters. Loop internally loop is iterating. Each time one value accessing, that value is going to add into the list 2. Okay, so if I'm using here the append method, the entire Python is like a single object only adding with one index. But using extend method, in this thing every character is accessing separately, added in a new indexes. Multiple indexes are created using extend method. Using append method, at a time only one index is creating. That is the difference between the append method and extend method. Are you clear? When interview person asking the difference between append and extend method, so many people they are telling just like using append method we are adding elements into the list. Using extend also we are adding elements into the list. Both are adding elements into the list. What is the difference they are asking? When we are going to use append method, when we are going to use extend method. One object I want to take as input. In this object, what are the elements there? Every element I want to add separately in a new index. If you want to do like that, then go with extend method. This entire object, like a single input only, if you want to add into the list, then go with append method, like this adding. That is the scenario. So this scenario, carefully you have to explain beautifully. Okay? Yes. And the next, one more list of 30, 40 there is. Okay? Okay. 20, 40 there. See here, in this place, append method I used it, list of 20, 40, 30 I given. So like a nested object, nested list format added. With a single index, this entire object is added. So now here what happening you can see here, list 2. So 20 is separately added, 30 is separately added. Okay, nested objects not creating here. Directly nested elements only creating. So from this object, each element accessing and adding like a new element into the list. Okay, so now here see, previously here the object length is 7 is there. Now 2 more elements added. So now object length is 9 is there. Okay, we added length. We increased length, guys. ID of LST2, this one. This is the memory LST2 related. For example, using del keyword LST2 of 0. 0 index based value is what? 10. Okay, before that, len you can see here, len of LST2. Right now 9 length is there. So now 0 index based value I'm deleting. So after deleting now len you can see 8 only there. After deleting ID also you can see no changes. So it means in the same memory, we can add the elements, we can remove the elements, we can update the elements. Length we can increase, length we can decrease. Like that. So right now here the 10 element is there, guys. This is I deleted here. So whenever I'm deleting, this is a 0 index and this is a 1 index. This is the 2 index like that there. So when this element is deleted, indexes are available same like this. So that's why this value is moving to the left side. Okay, in 0 index place, P letter is moving. Now this value is moving to the index 1. So like that, all elements one index left side moving. Left side moving. When we are adding the elements, okay, for example, in this place, if I'm adding elements, so one index right side moving, nested elements. These all elements, one index right side moving. Okay, I'll let you know that one now. All of you clear about the append method and extend method?
Yes, sir.
Purpose of append and extend. Okay, next insert method. So here check it, insert method. Using insert also we can insert the elements into the
Index
given
method.
object. So using append and extend method at the end position only we are adding. Now using insert method, wherever we want, there we can add it. So index comma object there guys as a input. So here in this object, with in this given index position, in this given index position, this value I want to add. That is the concept. In which index position we want to add what element representing. Index representing where we want to add the element. Object representing what object we want to add into that object, into that given list object. Are you clear? So now here list 2. List 2, these all characters there guys, or else freshly we can create one new one. List 1, okay, list 1 already there, this one we'll see here. Okay, and simply list equal to new object I'll create. So here 10 20, wait, yeah, 3 2 1 6 5, okay, again 1 and 8, like there guys. So now here the len of LST. So 7 elements there. Yeah. Now here LST dot index index method of. So now here check it. Value, what value we want to add? Start index. By default this one guys. Start index value 0. Stop index value this one. Available length related there. Okay, this is index related. Now we are going to discussing about the insert. So insert related index comma object there. Okay. So insert the object before the index guys. Before the index like that. Okay, no problem. Now here I'm giving a 2 comma 2 comma 3 I'm giving guys. Or 2 comma 2 comma 5 I'm giving. What happening? What happening? Yeah. That is you have to understand. You have to understand guys. So now this index value, you can draw it. This is the 0 index, 1 index, 2 index, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the index guys. Okay, 7 elements there, 6 index there. So now this one representing what? Index 2. Index 2, where is there? This one. This is the element guys. Index 2 is nothing but this one. Okay, so in this index place, what we want to add? 5. 5 I want to add. It means, so first 4 is there, next 2 is there, and after that, what we want to add? 5. 5 we are adding at index 2. Then at index 2, what is there element here? 1 is there. This 1 is moving to the index 3. Index in index 3, 6 is there. This is moving into the index 4. Like that, one step forward direction moving as. So index 6 value moving to index 7 value. So new index is creating. Okay. So now you can see here list whenever I'm printing. So here 5 is added. Previously in index 2, 1 is there. Now in index 2, 5 is added. So in index 2, previously 1 is there. It is moving to index 3. Nested index. I mean, right side indexing moving. Forward indexing moving. Like all elements, one index, right side moving. When we are adding. When we are removing, one index, left side moving. That is the concept. Is that clear, everyone? Now here 5 comma Okay, right now totally how many length there? Here already 7 is there. Okay, and now one more added 8. 8 means 7 length is there. Okay, length guys, index 7 index there. Last index value 7. For example, if you want, so here you can see 7th index, 8 value is there. Okay, so okay, now here lst dot insert of at ninth or else at the 10th index I want to add 3. Then what is output? What is output? 10 comma 3. So we have only 9 indexes only, 8 indexes only we have as okay. So not 8, 7 only. List of 7 means that is the last index here. So we have 7 indexes only. Right now I'm using index 10. Index 10. Okay, index 10 is not there. If not there, what happening? At index 10, I want to add 3 value, but we have only up to 7 index only. Okay, if not available, given index, no error returned. Some people are selecting error option. No error returned. At the end position, this new value is going to add in. At the end position, this new value is going to add in. Okay, that point remember. So after the 8, 3 is added. If this index is already available, at that index position, this is going to add in. But right now, 10th index not there. Then what happening means at the end position adding. At the end position adding. No error. That point you have to remember. Is that clear? Insert method behavior. So when you are attending the interview, guys, giving one list object and later like this some inputs giving. For example here, I want I want to add 7 value at index 2, guys. I want to add 7 value at index 2. Is this correct? In this place, I want to add 7. So, Jana, all people given yes, the chain like that. So my question carefully remember, guys. Identify it. Observe my question. I want to add 7 at index 2. Index 2 means here. Okay. In this place, I want to add 7. So you said yes, this syntax is correct. Then what happening you can see? What happening you can see here? Which one is adding? Where is adding 7? In this, where is adding 7? Not adding. My question is what? I want to add 7 at index 2. Index 2 means in this position. So if we are giving like this, what happening means at index 7, value 2 is adding. So at index 7 is this one, guys. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a 7. So in this place, 2 is added. So this value moving to the next indexing. That's why moving to here. So simply index 7, 8 is there. Before the 8, our given value is adding. So this syntax is important. First value is what? Index position, where we want to add at index 7. What we want to add? 2 I want to add. Okay, but my question is 7 value I want to add at index 2. Then in that situation 2 comma 7 required. Okay, so if you are not remembering this order, first value is index or object, so you are thinking like one thing and the output is coming another thing. Okay, so more confusing point this one. Syntax very important. Lot of people getting confusing after some days if I'm asking this same question. So previously my student, they attended interview, they given different answers for this. Okay, now for this question, a lot of people given yes answer. Here only adding 7 like that. But 7 not adding. At 7 index, 2 is adding. Okay. So finally, how to adding the elements related completed. Now, how to removing the elements from the given object. So now we are going to discuss in this one. For removing purpose, we have a remove method, pop method, clear method, del keyword. Okay, one by one, we will discuss. This is the list, guys. This is the list. So list dot remove method is there. Remove of value. It removes the first occurrence of a value. This method behavior is it removes first occurrence of a value. So you can enter any value, guys. You can enter any value. For example, 2 I'm entering. So 2 is there or not the searching. This given input is a value like considering or element. These all are list elements or list values. So given value, given input is a value like considering this value is available or not the checking. From where? From starting onwards like this searching also. Okay. So now here only available. This value is available here only. If available, here also available, 2 times available. Okay. So first occurrence where it is available first time, here is available. This is going to removing. Okay. So now removed. After removed, then see here. Before the 5, 2 is not there here. So like that, first occurrence value is going to deleting. Okay. So now I'm going to give here 10. 10 is there or not here? Is there 10 or not?
No.
Okay, na? 10 is not available. If not available, value error returned. That x is not in the list. Given value is like x, that x is not in the list. That is not available like that returned. So finally, remove method behavior is what? Must be required one input. That is like a value considering. If that value is available, removing. If not available, value error returned. And one more syntax here. So without any value I'm giving. Okay, without any value, remove method I'm executing. Now check it. Type error. This method behavior when we are not following, then type error returned, guys. Remove method takes exactly one argument. Remove method, for this remove method, one input must be required. It takes exactly one argument, but zero given. Zero given. Okay. So if not giving any input, type error return takes one argument like that. If we are giving any input, if that input related value available, deleting. If not available, value error returned. So these points remember for remove method. Okay. So next, coming to the pop method, guys. List dot. This is our list. List dot pop method. Just like I'm using pop method. You can see here. Index equal to -1 is there. It remove and return item at index. It remove and return. It means removing and also displaying. Remove and return item at index by default last index. That's why I'm not giving here any input. If I'm not giving any input by default last index value here, what is the last index value? This one. Okay, by default index equal to -1 is there. -1 representing last element of the list. This is going to deleting and also displaying. Removing and return. Return means displaying. Okay, see here, remove method must be required. For remove method must be required one input. But for pop method, no need of input. By default, last element is going to deleting. Okay, and next here, I'm going to give here. I'm going to give here one. So one I given, guys. So after that, after deleting, what is the output coming? Let me know in the chat box. Give reply. What is output? I mean, later inside the list, what are the elements are there? Type it. before 2 1 is deleted. This one deleting some people given. 4 deleting some people given. Madhusmita, why you given 4? Manoj Kumar given 8. different answers coming, guys. 3 deleted. Dhananjay. Okay. So now check this method behavior, check it. So pop method is considering given value is like a index value, not normal value. It is like an index value. If we are not giving any index value, by default yes. If we are not giving any input, by default last index value deleting. Okay. So now I given 1. 1 means index 1. This is a 0. This is a 1. So in index 1, what is there? 5 is there. That 5 is going to deleting. 5 is going to deleting. Now remaining object this one. Understanding? So when we are working with the pop method, given input is like indexing, considering if that index available, its index value deleting. Okay. If given index value not available, for example, here, okay, 8 I'm given. So what happening? Some people is considering like 8 I given, 8 is there, that's why this is deleting like that. No, this is what? 8th index. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have only 6 indexes only. 8th index not there. If not there, then index error returned. Pop index out of range. Are you clear about the pop method? Are getting confusing? Simple method, my dear students. Don't get confusing. Little bit focus it. So when we are working with remove method, given input is like a value considering. If that value is available, deleting. Otherwise, value error returned. When we are working with the pop method, given input is like a index considering. If that index available, deleting. That index based value. Okay. If that index not available, returns index error. Remove method returns value error. Pop method returns index error if index not available. Remove method returns value error if value not available. Okay, here only given. So that is the difference. Okay, na? And for remove method must be required input. Without input like this type error return. For pop method no need of input. By default last index value removing. Okay, this is the difference. What is the difference between remove and pop method? Asking very important question. Difference between append and extend method asking. Difference between remove and pop method asking. So remove method what type of input accepting, pop method what type of input accepting, what errors returns these things. You have to clearly explain in interview. No push method, Ansha. Okay. So in arrays we have a push method, like some other things. Yes. So remove method based on the values removing, pop method based on the index deleting. Okay. Remove method related if given value not available, what exception return. Pop method related if learning Python, guys. For all people same question asking. Okay, different people differently telling. So the people who are explaining very well major points, so those people will get good opinion. Okay, so we'll crack that interview. So common questions, what are repeatedly asking, those common questions prepare well, then you will get more good opinion compared to your friends in interviews. Okay. So next clear method. Coming to the clear method. Right now this is my list, guys. Okay, list of values there. So if we are using list, dot clear method. So clear method behavior, it remove all items from the list. It removes all items from the list at a time. So list dot clear, if I'm using, then this is all items deleting. All items deleting. After deleting empty list available, object not deleting, only object elements deleting. So list memory is there. In memory allocation, we have a empty list. Later using append method or insert method or extend method, we can add the elements, no problem. Memory is there, same memory. Okay. So this point remember, only clear method will remove all the elements which are available in the given list, but list is available. Okay. So next here, again I'm going to create list, guys. It's the same elements. Okay. Now this is my list. So del keyword, using the del keyword related. Okay. Del object of indexing, first we are getting. So now this one I want to delete. So del keyword we can use it. Del list of 0. So in the list, 0 index based value is going to deleting, single value. This one is going to deleting. After deleting, you can see. Okay. Using the indexing, we can delete both forward indexing, backward indexing. Whatever the index you are giving, if dot index available, deleting. Okay. So next here, if I'm giving a 10, 10th index not available. Here 10th index not available. So if we are not available, if this index not available, then index error returned. Okay, na? 10th index not available. So index error returned. First of all, when we are trying to accessing only, if this index not available, we cannot access. Index error, list index out of range, like that getting. If available, then only we can delete. That point remember. Okay, next list. So here slicing concept we can use. Slicing concept. 0 column 3. 0 column 3 means this is a 0, 1, 2, 3. This is the third index. So n minus 1 means up to here. So from 0 index to second index. 1, 6, 5. This is the 3 group of values will access right now. So these group of values I want to delete using the del keyword. Deleting. So after deleting, remaining values, these things there. Okay, na? So based on the indexing we can delete, based on the slicing we can delete. Only elements only, not object, entire object not deleting. So now here del lst if I'm using. So these all elements including object memory. Entire object including values going to deleting now. Yes, now entire list memory deleting from the memory location. If I'm printing LST, what is output? What is output now here? Give reply. What is going to return? Shivasani, why empty object? Entire memory deleting, I said, including object also deleting. Then empty list you are not going to get. This memory name, this reference name not available in the memory. If not available, name error coming. Last session also explained. So are you clear? This is the user defined name, user defined identifier. If that identifier name not available in memory, then you are going to get name error. Blindly remember. Number of times I'm going to ask coming days also. Previously one memory is there. So here this is a total Python memory. Here this is a list memory. LST like that. LST. So here the values there is some values there. Okay. So using this del keyword, this entire memory we are deleting. After deleting, if I'm trying to using LST reference not there in this memory. That's why name error returns. Okay. So this is about the deleting concept. Okay. How to removing the existing elements from the given object, how to adding the new elements into the given object like asking, First of all, by using append method, extend method, insert method, we can add. By using remove, pop, clear, or del keyword, we can delete, like you can say it. So later, if they are asking about append method or extend method or separately, then you can explain about that method. Okay, so here 2 methods completing is 3 methods, 5 methods, and here 3 methods, 8 methods completing. This is a keyword, not method. There is a keyword concept. 8 methods over. I said totally 11 methods there. So remaining 3 methods there. What are those? Sort method, reverse method, copy method is there. Okay, sort, reverse, copy. Now we are going to discussing them. LST1 equal to, so here 20, 40, 10, 30, these elements there is. Okay, different order is there, no sorting order is there. Okay, these are the elements in my list 1. So ID of LST1, you can check it. Okay, this is this list 1 memory, guys, list 1 memory. Okay, so now here previously sorted function I explained, the global function sorted LST1 we can use. Last session also we discussed it for tuple. Okay, so now here the LST2 I'm using, LST2. So list 1 elements sorted function is going to creating sorting order all these list 1 elements and assign to this new memory, guys. Okay, sorted function creating like a new object, so assign to this list 2. Now here list 2, if we are printing sorting order, by default ascending order creating 10, 20, 30, 40 like that. Okay, so list 2 elements, list 1 having these all values, right? These all values as input taking by this sorted function and creating like a list format with a sorting order, by default ascending order. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40. So it creates a new object, that object referencing to this list 2. Okay, no? So now let me know LST1, what is output? LST1 I'm going to printing. Sorted elements are you going to get, or original object are you going to get? That is, you have to focus it. Okay? So in the list 1, no changes. There is a original object only there. No sorting order. Original object you're getting. Okay. So now you can see here the ID of list 1 and the ID of list 2. Okay, both are different memories.
Yes.
Both are different memories. Whenever creating new object, for every object, new memory is generating by Python automatically. Okay, so remember, guys, that one. So next, this is my list 1. This is my list 1. Okay, so right now what I used here, sorted function I used. This is a function. We have a method, a sort method is there. Object dot sort. This is a method, and object only as an input we are giving to this sorted. This is a function. Okay, both there is. So now here LST1, this is our object. So next LST1 dot sort method I'm using, and I'm assigning to this LST3. LST3 sort method is also sorting the given object elements, guys. Sorting the given object elements by default sorting order, ascending order. Okay, so now here if I'm printing LST3, what is the output? That is, you have to understand. So LST3 nothing getting, it means whenever you are using print function, then none value you are going to get it, none value. So this result I'm trying to assign to this variable. If not assigning, by default none value is assigning. None value representing like a none, nothing, guys. Okay, not assigning to this variable. Variable name equal to variable value. If no value is assigning, then none value is assigning by default. Okay, sort method behavior is what means in this original object only all the elements are sorting and storing in this original object only. Okay, so now here the list 1, if I'm executing sorting order you're getting. Okay, check it guys carefully. Later this sort these all things further data types also there. Okay, carefully check it. First what is there? 20 and next 40 and next 10 and next 30 there. These are the elements there in the list 1 guys. List 1. Okay, so now here list 1 first of all sorted of list 1. If we are giving sorted of list 1, so sorted function behavior is in this list 1 what are the values there, only these values are taking, and creating like a sorting order, return like a new object. So it means here creating 10 20 30 40 like that new object is creating. List format return, that is I assigned to the list 2 guys previously, list 2. That's why here like that coming new object coming because of this sorted function. Okay, now here what I used a sort method. I used sort method behavior is see here list 1 dot sort method I'm using. So if I'm using like this sort method behavior in this list 1 memory only, which method is there here? List 1. Okay, so in this list 1 memory only these all elements sorting order creating. Here only creating 10 20 30 40 like that. Okay, are you clear? So that's why here whenever I'm printing list 1, here only you're getting new changes in the same memory only. After sorting, memory address not changing, same memory, every memory is having address, same address only getting. Okay, so here only changes are happening. So this is when we are trying to assign to the new memory, new reference. So not assigning, I mean sort method not return new object. If not return new object, none value assigned. If return new object, that object referencing to this LST3. Sort method behavior not return new object. Same like that reverse method behavior also. Okay, in this same memory only doing changes. Okay, we'll do that one. First of all, are you clear about the sort method and the sorted function differences? Sort method, sorted function. Sorted function returns a new object. Original object not doing any changes. In the original object, no changes are doing. Sort method is doing changes in the original object only. Sort method and not return new object. Sorted function return new object. Sort method not return new object. Sorted function not disturbing the original object. Sort method doing changes in the original object only. That is the difference between them. So when we are going to use sorted function, when we are going to use sort method, that is you have to decide depending on your requirement. In original object only I want to do the changes, then go with the sort method. Original object I don't want to disturb, but I want the sorting order elements, then go with the sorted function. That is the scenario. Requirement is very, very important. Based on the requirement, you have to use particular function or method. Okay, same like that reverse also guys. Same like that reverse also. So one more you can create. One more list 1 equal to now here 20 40 10 30 like again I have. So reverse object I want to get it guys. Reverse object. So here list 2 equal to reversed function is there. Reversed function if I'm using. So list 1 elements reversed function is going to do reversing order, but object reference only returning as first of all you can see here object reference only reversed function. This is a function reversed function returns list reverse iterator object at so and so memory like that. Simply reverse order format there. So these all values again you can typecast into list, convert into list. So these elements reverse order you are getting. These elements reverse order you are getting. Okay, so these elements, if you want assign to the new memory, then you can assign list to lst2, then you are going to get reverse object. Okay, so original object, inside the original object no changes, original object as it is there. Reversed function returns like a new object assigned to this one. Okay, using the typecasting as a list format converting and assigned to here. All of you clear? So now next lst1 original object is there. So I'm going to use lst1 dot reverse method. This is the reverse method, guys. So if I'm assigning to any variable, so to this variable not assigning, print lst3 none value returned. So reverse method is doing changes in the original object only. In the list one only changes are coming. Previously list one order is this one. Now list one order this one. Okay. So reverse method and sort method are doing changes in the original object only. That point you have to remember. Sorted function and reversed functions returns like a new object. Just taking values from the original object and return like a new object. In original object no changes are doing. Is that clear so far, everyone? Hope you are following, guys. And first time you are seeing here, so all are one word answer methods. Do practice practically when you are doing like this, and what is happening like that when you are thinking, then you will remember long time. Okay, next copy method, last method copy and assignment also, it is very important, so we'll discuss.
कौन सा है तो पिन दीजिएगा तो
List 1 equal to 10 20 30 3 values there, guys. List 1. Next list 2 equal to list 1. So what is this concept name? What is the concept name for this? Assignment. Assignment using the equal to symbol, assigning the values. Okay, so list 1 reference assigning to the list 2. It means here 10 20 30 like that. So this one reference into lst1. Now because of this last statement, so with the lst2 also same memory we are referencing. So lst1 and lst2 both are having the same memory only, holding the same memory only. Now here the lst1, these values you are getting, lst2 same values you are getting, and the ID of lst1 you can check it, this is the memory. ID of lst2 you can check it, same memory you are getting, okay. lst2 dot append of 40 I'm adding, okay. lst2, so 40 I'm getting. lst1, what is output for lst1? lst1 output previously here lst1 lst2 like this there. Now into the lst2 40 I added, okay. lst2 40 getting, so previously this one is there, now 40 also added. Now lst1 is what? Come on guys, reply. So 10 20 30 only coming or including 40 coming, that is you have to understand. So including 40 also coming, Shiva. Why 40 coming? Both are same memory only. Using the lst2 I added 40, using lst1 I am accessing. Already explained diagrammatically, 10 20 30 like that initially. So right now here this is what lst1 and lst2 also same memory only. Because of this assignment Okay, somewhere top side assigned na. So because of the assignment, LST1 and LST2 both are holding the same memory. Already executed addresses also. LST1 address, LST2 address, both are same there. Now here what happening? Using the LST2 reference, this one, I added 40 element in which memory? The same memory only. Okay, so here the 40 is also added. Now using the LST2, I am getting 40 also. 10, 20, 30, 40 using this one. In this memory, what are there you are getting. Now using LST1, what is output I asked? So LST1 holding the same memory. In this memory, what are the values there right now? 10, 20, 30, 40, including 40 also coming. Okay, using LST1 or using LST2, you can do any changes, adding or updating or removing. So using another reference also same behavior you are getting. These things asking in interviews, students thinking differently and output coming differently. Okay, yes. So here finally what happening means, when we are using this assignment, this is a concept of assignment. So same reference assigning. Okay, same object only sharing the both variables. Object, this is a variable 1, this is a variable 2, like considering. So all variables are holding the same object only. So using one object reference, using one reference, if we are doing any changes, that is reflected in another reference also. Okay, so now copy method. Copy method is going to return new object, guys. Simply new object creating, that is referencing to this new memory. So check it here, LST1. Right now these 4 values there. So next LST3, guys. Okay, LST3 equal to LST1 dot copy method. It return a shallow copy of the list. Shallow copy means new memory. Okay, so list1 dot copy, right on using. So it means in the list1 what are the elements there, those elements only copying and assigning to this reference. Okay, like a new object creating. So now here the LST1, LST3 having same values, but now IDs you can check it. ID of LST1, ID of LST3, both are different references, different objects, guys. Okay, na? So now here LST1 dot append of 50 adding. Now LST1, these elements there. LST3, what is output? LST3 output. Previously like this there, LST1 and LST3. Now LST3 output is what? Including 50 coming or not coming? Okay, here not coming. Why means new memories. New memories. That is the difference between previous one and this one. Check it, my dear students here. So first values 10, 20, 30, 40 like that. And this reference is LST1. And the next copy method we used, guys. What is the syntax here? LST3 equal to LST1 dot copy method. Copy method like used.
Hello?
So it means LST1 reference is this one. In this, what are the elements there? These all elements only copying and creating like a new object, guys. Creating like a new object. Okay, so now here 10, 20, 30, 40 like that. So this one referencing to which one? LST3 is the variable reference. So now LST3.
ତ ଯିବ ଯାଇକି ତମେ ରୁହ ତମେ ଯାଇକି ମୁଁ ମାରି ଦେଇକି ଆସ କଣ କର ଯାଇକି ଆସିବୁ
10, 20,
ଯିବ
30, 40 waiting. LST3 same
ଏତେ
result.
ସକାଳୁ କଣ ପାଇଁ ଯିବ ସେ ସେଇ କଥା କହିଲା ଆଉ କଣ
this
କହିଲା
memory. Okay,
ରାଗିକି କହୁଛ ଯିବନି ବନ୍ଧୁ କାଟିଦବ ନା କଣ?
this memory. new object memory.
କଣ ପାଇଁ ଏସବୁ
Okay,
କାମ ଖରାପ କଥା
so
କରିବ
idea of LST1,
ଯିବ ଯାଇକି
this
ବୁଲିକି ପଳେଇ
memory
ଆସିବ
is this one guys,
ଆମର
LST1 memory. LST3 memory is different. This is
ହଉ
external
ହଉ
memory.
ଶିବ ମନ୍ଦିର
Now
ପାର
in
ନାହିଁ
the
ତମେ ଯାଅ
LST1 I added 50 using append
କଥା ଶୁଣ
method.
ମୋର
Means in this we are adding which value, 50 adding. Okay, so if I'm printing that LST1 including 50 you are going to get. Okay, so now LST3 I'm printing.
ହଉ ହଉ
LST3
ହଉ
is
ରାଗନି
this memory. In this
ରାଗନି
memory
ଯାଅ
there is what
ଘରକୁ
values
ଘରକୁ
there,
ଯାଇକି ଯାଅ
including 40 only there, up to 40 only there, 10 20 30 40, so no 50. Okay, why
ହଉ
means
ହଉ
this is a
ରାଗନି
new object, that's why this result you are getting. So when we are using the assignment like this, so this LST1 and LST3
ରାଗନି
both
ଯାଅ
are
ଘରକୁ
holding the
ଯାଅ ଯାଇ
same
ବାହାରିକି
memory
ଯାଅ
only, but when we are using the copy
କଣ
method
ପାଇଁ
both are holding the different memories.
ସମ୍ପର୍କଟା କାଟିଦବ
That one you have to remember.
କହିଛନ୍ତି ନା ନଗଲେ ଗୋଟେ ଖରାପ କଥା ହବ ଯାଅ
Okay, so now here
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ
LST1
ତମେ ବୁଝୁନ କଣ ପାଇଁ
double equal or
ଯାହା କରୁଛ ଭଲ କି ଯିବିନି
I'll
ମାନେ
also
ଯିବିନି
add LST3 in that also append method I'm adding 50 I'm adding. So now here the LST1 LST3
ଯାଅ
both
ଘରକୁ
are
ଯାଅ
having
ଘରକୁ ଯାଇକି
same
ଯାଅ
result
ବାହାରିକି
guys. So now here LST1 double equal to
ଶୁଭିଲା
LST3, what is output?
ମୁଣ୍ଡ ଥଣ୍ଡା କର ଘରକୁ ଯାଅ
Double
ଘରକୁ
equal
ଯାଇକି
to
ବାହାରିକି ଯାଅ
operator I'm using LST1 double equal to LST3, what is the result?
କଣ ପାଇଁ ଯେ ତମେ କହିଲେ କଣ ପାଇଁ ଶୁଣୁନ
Operator chapters we discussed earlier. Why Dhananjay false giving? Double equal to operator comparing the values. So here what are the values there? Here what are the values checking? Both are holding the same type of values. That's why true coming is true is coming, no false. Okay. Next
ତୋର
LST1
କଣ ତୁ କଣ ପାଇଁ
is
କହୁଥିଲୁ ତୁ ଜାଣିଛୁ
LST3.
ସେମିତିଆ ଲୋକଟେ ସେ
So now
ହଁ
here
ସେ
is
ତାଙ୍କ
operator I'm
ହଁ
using.
ତୁ ତ ଜାଣିଛୁ ସେମିତିଆ ଲୋକ
Is
ତୋର କଣ ଦରକାର
operator
ଥିଲା
comparing the memories of both references. LST1 memory is this
ନା
one.
ତାଙ୍କର ସିଏ ତାଙ୍କର ଯୁଆଡେ ଯିବା
LST1
କଥା ତାଙ୍କର
memory is
ଯିବେ
this
ଯେତେବେଳେ
one.
ଯିବା କଥା ତୁ ତାଙ୍କୁ କିଛି
LST3
କହିବୁନି
memory is this one. Both memories same or not like comparing.
ନା
So both are
ତୋର ଭୟଟା
different
ଦରକାର ଥିଲା
memories.
ତ କାଲିଠୁ କହିଥାନ୍ତୁ
That's why false going to
ନହେଲେ ନ
result.
ଖାଇବ କଣ ହେଇଗଲା
So what is the
ଘରେ ଖାଇବାକୁ
difference
ନାହିଁ କି ତମର
between double equal to operator and is operator like asking? Is operator comparing the both references
ନା ସେ ବୁଝିବେନି
memory guys. Both variable references are holding same memory or not like comparing. If
ମୂଳରୁ
yes,
ଯିବେନି ଏଇନେ
true return, otherwise false. Double equal to operator is checking what? Both references contains the same values or not. Values comparing using this one. Address
କୁଆଡେ
comparing
ଯିବ
using
ଘରେ
is
କଣ ଗୋଟେ ଭଲ
operator.
ମନ୍ଦ ଜିନିଷ ଦେଇ ଦେଇ ଗଲେ ତମର
Simple point
ଅସୁବିଧା
you have to explain clearly. Okay na?
ଘର କାମ ସେ କିଛି କରିବେନି
So remember guys, this is about the assignment. Later
ନା
this topic assignment topic and
ଭଲ ଉପାସ ରହିବ
copy method related. Next topic in the set also same behavior. In the dictionary topic next another data type. Same behavior there. If you are understanding here clearly, no need to
ଫୋନ
discuss
କରି
in
କହିଲେ
board.
ତାର
What I
କାଟିଦେଲେ
will
ଫୋନ କହିଲେ
discuss,
ମୁଁ ଯିବିନି ତ କହିଲେ
I
ଯିବିନି
will
ଆଉ
expect
ଯାହା କରୁଛ
from
କର
you
ଆଉ
only answers. Remember. Okay. So this is about the
ସାଇଡକୁ ପଳେଇବି ଯାହା
list
କରୁଛ କର ତମକୁ
concept.
ଭଲ
All
ଲାଗୁଛି କରିବା ପାଇଁ
11
ତମ କର
methods
ଆଉ
I
କଣ
explained. Now you can check it here. List dot. So append method behavior. Do you know or not? With example wise you can do practice. Clear method removes all the elements from the
ହଁ
list,
ଦୋକାନୀ
but
ନବ
list memory is existing. Okay, copy method guys. Okay, shallow copy related, new object written, count method discussing, extend discussing, index, insert, pop, remove, reverse, sort, all discussed. Every method right now you know, list related. Later
ଘରୁ
depending on
ତମେ
the
ଯିବ ଘରେ
situation
ଯିଏ ଯୁଆଡେ
you
ଗଲେ
can
ଘରେ
use.
ଘରେ କଣ ନାହିଁ କି ଆମିଷ ବାରଟା ଗଣ୍ଡେ ଖଣ୍ଡେ ଦେଇଦେଇ ତମ ବାଟରେ
Okay
ତମେ
na?
ତମର ଯିବ
So now here LST equal to
ତୁ କଣ ପାଇଁ କହୁଥିଲୁ
10 comma 20.
ଦରକାର ଦିନ ନାହିଁ
Now here
ହଁ
LST
ଦରକାର ଦିନ
dot
ନାହିଁ ତୁ
pop
କାନାକୁ
method.
ପଠେଇଲୁନି ଦି ଜଣ କାନାର
If I'm
ତୋର
executing
ଗଲନି
what
ଯାଇ
is
ନେଇକି
output?
ଆସିଥାନ୍ତା ତୁ କାହିଁ ଘରୁ ବାହାରୁନୁ
20 deleting and return
ତୋର
also.
ଖାଲି ଗୋଡ ବିନ୍ଧୁଛି
Now in the list what is there?
ହଁ
10 is there.
ତୁ
So
ତ ତୁ
next one more
ସବୁଥିରେ
time
ଆସିବୁ
I'm deleting. Now 10 is there, 10 removes and return also. So now here empty object there. So one more time I'm executing. Now what is output? What is output? inside the list, if any elements there, by default last index value related element deleting. Right now no elements there, no indexes there. So if indexes not there, what happening? Index error, pop from empty list like returning. Index error returning. Okay, index error. When we are working with the pop method, if it is empty list, then index error return is a pop from empty list. This is about the list data type. So later logical questions we'll discuss, guys. Sometimes, for example, list one having some values 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 5, 6, like that there. So now here some are duplicate values there. How to remove the duplicate values, like asking. How to remove the duplicate values from this list. So right now len of s lst. So you're going to get 8 elements. Some are duplicates there. So we have a set function, guys. We have a set function next data type. To this set method list one, if we are giving as input, removes the duplicate and set format return. Now I want list format. So again we are going to convert into list. Then list of unique values you are going to get it. This is a concept how to remove the duplicate values from the given list. So given list as a input to this set function we are giving, and again converting into list, unique values we are getting. So that's why interview person asking directly how to removing the duplicate values from the given list without using set function. Without using set function asking. Then your own logics you have to write. Your own logics. Clear that? So logical questions, guys. For example, here list one, this one. So unique list. Unique list equal to one empty list. I'm creating empty list. So for the I in lst1. So what happening here? You know, empty objects how to creating already explained. Now for loop concept already explained. From this list each value getting into this I. So first which value is coming? One value is coming. Now here condition I'm checking. If I not in unique list, this one. If I not in unique list. So now in this line true coming or false coming, first time let me know. First time I value is 1 here. Okay, so this condition true or false? True or false? Come on, give reply. Are you getting confusion? I have a list and I created one empty list and I used one for loop. From the list 1 each value getting into I. First 1 value is coming. That 1 not in unique list. So in this not available, like that I'm checking. Yes, not available. Right now not available. Membership operators in, not in, I discussed. I explained already. So right now I value is 1 not in unique list. 1 is available or not, like we are checking here. Not available, like comparing. Yes, not available. Not available means returns true. Then going inside. So after going inside, what happening? What need to do? So in this unique list, I want to add. How to adding? Using append method. This I value I want to add into this unique list. I want to add into this unique list. Okay, first time 1 is not there, that's why adding. Next time, next iteration 2 is coming. 2 is also not there, then 2 is also adding. Okay, next time 3 adding, 4 also adding. Next 1 not in unique list. Already 1 is available, then false coming, then not adding. 2 is also not adding. 6 not available, adding. 5 not available, adding. So like that, after completing all iteration, then finally in this unique list, Finally, in this unique list, you're going to get unique list elements only. Okay, now? So here, is there any new concept? See, list object how to creating you knows, empty list how to creating you knows, for loop concept you knows, membership operator, conditions explained if. Okay, so this is what membership operator concept. For loop syntax with membership operator, and next append method explained. So using the append method and new values we are adding into the list. All are existing concepts only, no? Combining all these concepts, so for loop concept, if conditions, membership operator, append method behavior, empty objects creation, like all mixing and task completing. Logical questions means like this they are asking in interviews, giving objects how to removing the duplicate values from the given object. By your own logic means all these concepts mixing and we are writing. Okay, are you clear this one? So without writing these many statements, simply set function if you are writing single line completing. That's why they are asking without using set function, like they are asking. That time they are expecting like this, your own logics. And list 1 equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. List 2 equal to 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Okay. So here, what are the common elements? 1, 2, 3. I want to find out common elements which are available between the given list. In given list, what are the common elements there? I want to find out. And I want to merge both lists and I want to display only unique elements. Okay, these two lists whenever we are merging 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, all mixing. So out of them 1, 2, 3 duplicate there. I don't want to add 1, 2, 3. So final output is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want. Okay. So common elements means intersection related. And all if you are merging means union operator related. Okay, union operator behavior. And when we are working with the union related duplicates, I don't want, only unique values I want. So like different scenarios they are asking us. Okay, as for that we have to write the logics. These all things by keep doing practice, we're going to get. First, consider any one task scenario. Related to that scenario, how we are writing the logics. Checking. So when you are thinking only, your mind capabilities increases. Okay, now? Yes, I will say there somewhere some logical questions like this, guys, task scenarios related. So if I'm discussing like this, a lot of time taking. Okay, so meanwhile you can do the practice. So this is one task. If you want, you can note it. So list 1, list 2 is there. How to find out the common elements of both lists and how to find out the unique elements of the both lists. Okay, do this task. Try to do everyone. Now, so little time is there, guys. So set methods all completed, guys. I mean list related. So now I'll discuss next data type, set related. Set related we will discuss, guys. Python set data type concept. Python set data type concept. So a single or group of elements which are enclosed in between the curly braces, curly braces, and separated with comma are called as set, or called as set in Python. Okay, na? So a single or group of elements which are enclosed in between the curly braces with the comma separating are called as set. Okay, so here only you can also consider one more point. So a set is a unordered unique elements. A set is a unordered unique unique collection of elements. A set is an unordered unique collection of elements which are separated by comma, and